Hello everyone, V the Amazing Greek here. This video is going to be no demonstrations, nothing like that. I wanted to touch on the videos that we as YouTubers make. There's all kinds of videos out there. Like me, I do demonstrations, product reviews, just things that piss me off every now and then if some news article catches my attention. There's all kinds of things. Some videos are made, I don't really know the intent. It seems like sometimes they're just made to just, fucking just get under somebody's skin. A little while back, there was a movie that was made. I use that term oh so loosely. The Innocence of Muslims, I think, was the name of it. It caused a shitstorm in the Mideast. People were so mad, so mad, so mad. I watched 10 minutes of it because I wanted to see what the hell was this that people are just going crazy over. And when I say people, I mean the Muslims, the Islamists. It was a derogatory film made by an Egyptian. There was a Coptic Christian, and he didn't like Islam, so he made a movie. The bad thing about this movie is, besides the filming of it and the acting and all this, is that the people in the movie thought they were making a different story. And in some of the scenes, the voices of what they were saying as the actors were speaking, it was dubbed over, and it was saying different things. In one scene, I think a guy's talking to a woman, and her mouth all of a sudden doesn't match up with what she's saying. She says, "Oh, you mean Mohammed's gay, and whoever Mohammed's second-hand man is, I don't know his name, they're homosexuals." "Oh, yes, they are." You're like, that, and it didn't even sound like the same people, And so it was a scam job getting these people to play these parts, overdubbing the voices to present the message he wanted. Okay, that's deceitful to the people who you're putting in danger making this movie, and putting, because when they go crazy when you say something about Muhammad, they go crazy. I mean, they really go crazy. And so you put these people's lives in danger, and their intent was not to do that. That's one type of thing. Like I said, I watched about 7-10 minutes of this movie. Oh my God. You're watching it, and it doesn't even make sense. It jumps from scene to scene, and back screens with scenes going on and shit, and it's hard to even comprehend what's going on in the movie. The scenes don't even, there's no fluidity to the movie, nothing. It was crap. So I don't know how many of them watched through the whole thing, if they even did. But things like that, why put that out there, I recently had to unsubscribe to a guy I was subscribed to. He had subscribed to me. I watched a couple of his videos. Subscribed to him. I didn't exactly agree with his whole religious philosophy, this, that, and the other. But he had other videos. Not everything was about, his religious point of view. And I talked to him here and there, back and forth with the messages and stuff. And he had asked me a couple times, what do you think about my videos, this, that. So I gave him some advice. I'm kind of comfortable in front of the camera. I just talk to you guys like you're right here with me. If you were here in the garage with me, in my shop, or out in the woods with me when I'm doing stuff, there is no difference between what you're looking at here and if you were standing right here with me. That's how I talk to you. Von der Kolff, I talk to him like that. Everybody, that's just the way I am. I'm not putting on an act here. So he made a video that we've seen people that rip up the Quran or burn the Quran or do this and that. That is simply to agitate. Why would you do that, Why agitate? There's so many problems already in the world. You don't need to be pushing buttons. Well, this guy and in the description said, just to piss people off, he did that to the Bible. He just started ripping it up, and just shredding it up. And then just for me, I just said, man, I just can't do that. You're going in a direction that I can't. I don't want to. I don't want to be associated with. And making videos like that, I don't agree with that. I don't think I've made any to just attack somebody. There have been news articles that I've touched on where I say, what the hell? Like the case with the judge who said, the Islamic law overrides our laws of free speech. If you remember that video or you've seen it. So I touched on that. But I don't think I've made a video to say, hey, fat people, get off your ass and exercise. Or, hey, Satanists, why don't you come to Christ? What the hell is wrong with you? Why are you following Islam? Blah. I try not to do that. But you gotta also be careful of which videos, if you have your likes, your view history, and all that, that other people can see what you've seen. There's some videos that I've looked at because I was curious, but I was not logged into my account because I don't want to be people thinking, There was one that was going around. It had a picture of a old southerny dude. I mean, old dude. And it had a rebel flag behind him, which, nothing wrong with that. And they used that picture as the background picture as a, it was a Ku Klux Klan song or something. And I was like, oh, what the hell is this, So I checked it out. I was curious. And it was pretty fucking stupid. And I made sure before I ever logged back on, sometimes you look at a video, you log in, that video pops right back up. Be very careful about that stuff. I personally have had to take a couple of my videos off, maybe 3 or 4, because when I made the videos, I may have had a work shirt on that had the logo, or in 1 or 2, I mentioned what I did and where I worked, and made some comments that maybe the company didn't find, very flattering. Not that I was talking bad about the company or anything like that. It's just what I was saying. The company might say, oh my God, this is one of our employees. So, luckily, my boss is a pretty cool guy, great boss. He said, look, these little videos right here, blah, 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 blah. We can't do that. It's like, cool, no problem. I'll take them down. I understand exactly what you're saying. The company doesn't want to be associated with psychopaths or, very right-wing or very left-wing views. So be careful of that. Nowadays, also, you're looking for jobs. People are checking out your Facebooks. If they find out you have Twitters. Some of the Olympic athletes, when they were competing this summer, things started coming out. Oh my God, one of the Greek, maybe it was volleyball, the chicks, her boyfriend was associated with some right-wing group, and so they got on to her about it. And, she had to pay the price for having a boyfriend who put these views out there, and it came back to haunt her. What the crap, Somebody, I think somebody who played the Koreans in ping pong had made some derogatory comments, and they freaking went right after him. So be very careful about that stuff. I speak from experience on that, but experience that I was fortunate. They say, look, if you just take this stuff down, a couple little comments here, there, it's not appropriate. Okay, cool, thanks. At least I didn't lose my job. In this world, you gotta be careful about that, and there's no point in putting out just hate. There's a lot of hate out there. I'm not gonna lie. There's things I don't like. Probably if you watch my videos, you can kind of get a view of what I'm for and against, things like that. So it's just something to be aware of, and don't get yourself in trouble over that. And possibly, like I said, get fired, things like that. Just something to think about. I thought I'd share that with you. And, if you've had an experience like that, share that with us below in the comments or a video response. People like to see that stuff. And I thank you for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. I'm V the Amazing Greek, and I'll catch you later.